Hey guys, welcome back to Joe Knows, second time this week. First time I've done two in 1 week. But we're talking about finances and having fun with finances, but also winning in our finances. And by the way, as I'm talking, you're going to see the pool guy cleaning the pool, so don't be distracted. He doesn't know he's on YouTube right now. Anyway, I want to talk to you about the importance of budgeting. It's a very important thing when it comes to being a good manager, a good steward of your finances. Now, what is a budget? A budget helps you to be intentional when it comes to the money you're earning and the money that you're spending. Most people that I work with, when I talk to them, especially if they're struggling with their finances, I ask them, how much do you earn? They really don't know. Well, how much do you spend? They really don't know, and particularly they don't know how and where their money is going. And that is a great way to, if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit it every time. So a budget allows you to be intentional, to plan for what you're actually doing. And when it comes to a budget, I'm going to give you some practical things on budgeting. So you want to look at your income on a monthly basis. It's just probably a good way to do it. So if you get paid twice a month, that's going to be simple. Once a month is simple. Sometimes some people get paid every 2 weeks. Now that's different than every month. Every 2 weeks means that twice a year you're going to get 3 paychecks in 1 month. But what you want to do with a budget is you want to first know how much money you're earning. And I have a budget sheet here that my videographer, Yomi, is going to make sure that she has this available to you. But you'll see, you want to be able to know how much money you're earning. So every time money comes in, put it in your checking account and just write it down. Write the amount of number down. At the end of the month, you can add that up, and that tells you how much money you made that month. So that'll tell you your income, and now we want to think about expenses. So what I'd like you to do, again, this little budget sheet lists a lot of expenses. And you want to be able to write down, to determine what are your monthly expenses, and then write them down and estimate them. I would always round up to the nearest dollar and sometimes to the nearest $10, but you're going to put down the different things. Perhaps you own a house, you have a mortgage, or you rent a house, and you have rent, and you have savings and giving and electric, and you have your gasoline, your water bill. There's all kinds of different things that you have. You want to start calculating what are the things that you're paying and on a monthly basis. Now, for some of you that are really that need to learn how to budget, you have credit card debt. Maybe you have one credit card, maybe you have 10, but you have balances that you need to pay. And we want to get that down. I want you to write that down and get it to where you can actually see it, and you'll figure out what are your monthly expenses. So when you know what your monthly income is, and then you're able to tabulate and add up what your monthly expenses are, then you can look at those numbers. Now, healthy finances involves earning more than you're spending. That is, your income is more than your expenses. Some of you may look at your budget sheet and you may be earning a lot more, but you're not able to save a lot more because you're not budgeting and your money is just disappearing and going away. So in this first step, what I'd like you to do is just get on paper, generally speaking, what your expenses are, what your income is and what your expenses are. And from there, you can begin developing a budget. First of all, you're going to decide, are you making enough? Because sometimes you're not making enough money and you may need to, for a while, get a second job. Maybe look at a different career. When you're young, it's easier to do this. When you're older, not so easy. If you're spending things, when you see what you're spending, you may really be surprised how much money you spend on things like out to eat, where you end up with nothing at the end of the day. But whatever it is, all of those details, you're going to be able to look at it. And from that point on, then we're going to start becoming intentional about how you earn and how you spend your money. Now, I'm going to wrap up that for now. If you need help, if you need personal help, I do a lot of this. I've already done this with 4 different people just this week. I help them set up their budget. It takes about 30 minutes, and then I can help you get started. if you're that kind of person, most are, most people will not do this on their own, then reach out to me. You can email me at joe@squareonecoaching.net, or you can even text me at 682-552-5677. You say, Joe, you're putting yourself out there. Well, we're not having millions of people watch this yet. But if you're listening to this and you would like me to personally help you, it would be my honor to help you and get you started on being a good manager of the money that you're earning. God bless you. If I don't hear from you, I'll talk to you next week.